And I remember I was on the message boards, like the GameFAQs message boards, and they were like, Nintendo's a baby console. GameCube's a baby console. I was like, no, we have Geist. We have Geist. We have shooters you don't even know about. We have fucking games that are so sick. What the hell is this? This is too fancy. What the hell is this? This game, to me, looks like it lost a lot of money. They named it after Atrioc because he's the Black LeBron. They named the Friday after Thanksgiving after me, Black Friday, because I was the Black LeBron James. I can't find a fault with that logic. I want to disagree because it sounds wrong, but when you like dig into it, it's like every part of it is true in a way. So I don't know. You might actually be onto something. I swear to God, I'm not crazy. This is the first time they've ever put stream streaks in the sub feed. Cause it's like sub 19 stream streaks, sub 19. All I'm getting is Happy Sloth Live has a 5 stream streak. A 5 stream streak isn't even that crazy. With me, that's like a month of streams. Like, oh, wow. A 3 stream streak is in my feed. And there was one truly great Black Friday deal. And I'd be remiss if I just did the bad part of Black Friday and didn't mention there was a truly great Black Friday deal. The Walmart Mac Friday deal, where they made a gigantic TV-sized mac and cheese. A TV-sized Kraft mac and cheese box that contains 65 different boxes of mac and cheese. This sold out in seconds. A truly great deal. The system is saved. George Washington died for this. My parents told me Santa wasn't real the same day they told me I was an accident. Kind of ripped the Band-Aid off that day, huh? Just dropped a lot of truth nukes on you in one afternoon. A double whammy. It's just great. Yeah, because all the crypto guys talk about is like the real community. And then the community is like just other scammers begging to get rich. Okay, there's 2 ways to go. Either this is a true service, in which case its use would kill crypto. Because crypto relies on the scams. There would be no money in it without the scams. Or option 2 is this is also a scam, but it's next level. Like, is there some sort of coin that I can buy for this? Because that would be really funny. That he can rug pull. As a Subway defender, Subway has fallen far. I've been a Subway defender for many, many moons. I'm not saying bring back Jared. Let's be clear. I am not saying bring back Jared. I'm saying the era where Jared was there, coincidentally, the sandwiches were better. My girlfriend's dad is a Fox News lover. Okay, I have a funny story about dads and being Southern conservative coded. Okay. I did a clip yesterday. I did a clip where I talk about NASCAR, the NASCAR monopoly and Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin's attempt to break it. Okay. I did a NASCAR clip. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I think it was pretty good. The best part of it was there's no chat. I missed the flight for this clip. Okay. So I did a NASCAR clip and drop spindle of the ACLU, drop spindle of the Popathon songs, drop spindle of the Union fame. Drop spindle, her dad is really into NASCAR. So she sends the clip to him. Then she messages me, says, my dad has some notes. She sends me pictures of live texts her dad sends her about the clip. So he's texting her as he's watching it. Now, overall, I will say he's pretty positive, which is good because he's a NASCAR fan. But he's really hung up my pronunciation, which I do get wrong. The team I call 23XI, but it's pronounced 2311. I was reading the Roman numeral, but real NASCAR heads just say 2311. And I didn't know that. Okay. So I respond, I say, tell your dad, and I respond to some of the thing. Like, this part's in the video. Because sometimes he was live texting things before he watched the full video, which I hate. He's like, he didn't even mention this. And I'm like, that's in the video, brother. That's in the video right at the end. All right. He's a fucking commentator. He's live texting. So I tell her, text him back. And then she goes, LMAO, I'll pass it on. And then she waits 30 minutes and then says, he never calls me this late, but he hit me up at midnight to teach me how to record a voice memo so he can send you this. I do not want to dox her in her dad's voice or anything. I'm not going to play the clip, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute my audio and I'm going to listen to the clip and try to reenact it for you. By the way, the thing I have to stress is that he has a fucking tone. He's got a tone. Okay. So he starts off by saying, okay, first thing he says, he goes, okay, first of all, for a guy that's never even watched a race, never been to a race, I can tell you've done your homework. It's pretty good. You got a lot of the facts okay. But there's one fact you really screwed up on, and it makes you sound like you got no street cred. It's 2311, not 23XI. He's like, yes, you're right. Denny Hamlin owns, Denny Hamlin drives for Joe Gibbs Racing, but he also owns 2311. Not XI. And then he does this really condescending tone. When he drives for Joe Gibbs, his number is 11. When he owns the team, it's 2311. Michael Jordan played as the number 23. I get it. Okay, he's still going. I didn't see the last half. And now he's saying, I would dare you to try to find a broadcast, a radio thing, a live stream, a TV where they don't call it 2311. Okay, now he says, if you do that, you got a legitimate case for why NASCAR needs to change what you're doing. I appreciate you doing the podcast. I think it's a good argument, but you got to fix your street cred. That's fair. And that's fair, Papa Drop Spindle. Okay, that's fair. I will refer to it as 2311 from now on. 2311. I thought it might have been 2310-1. I thought it might have been 23 Xi Jinping, 23 Xi, but it's 2311. Okay, I got it. That's like when I read all the Harry Potter books and I thought it was pronounced Hermione. Okay, it's Hermione. These are things you figure out when you hear it pronounced for the first time. See if you can spot the subtle product placement that Grok is seamlessly integrating into your favorite shows.
Trivia. Jessica, what are you doing here? Eating. I was just I know that's not.
It disappeared. That's the idea, is that they use Grok AI to generate new frames of your favorite show where the characters with like AI face, it doesn't even have, it's AI text. It's not even real text. Hold up a fucking product straight to camera, stop what they're saying, and then go back to the content. Let me give you another example. Let's show you Friends. Everyone loves Friends. Zoomers love Friends. So Joey and Phoebe are talking, and then halfway through, he pauses his sentence. His face becomes AI slop. He picks up headphones that won't release for another 20 years in his universe, puts them on, and then it cuts right back. Holy fuck. Big A, I moved to Mexico and got robbed of everything I own. Now I'm facing 3 felonies from the guy who robbed me. I'm sorry to hear that. That is a tough situation. You know what you know what's gonna help you though? Believe me, as a Twitch streamer, I've realized that I have the power to heal as well as hurt. Chat, can you please at Barry Daniel and give him a heart? There we go. The number 2 top comment is, you gotta be kidding me that this army is called Ganja Weed and it's run by a guy named Hot Dog Dougal. Not the takeaway I had from that video, but yes. Dude, I just want to tell you guys something. I just got a message. Actually, I got 2 messages. I got a message from my mom, who I guess was watching on Facebook, who said, don't go to Sudan. Quit watching. Spotify rat. It's even more embarrassing. My listening age, you're all guessing 78 or 80 or whatever old stuff. Everybody wants an old listening age. That's clout. Everybody on social media wants to be the guy that's like, oh, yeah, I guess I'm an old soul. I guess I like the old good stuff. Everybody wants an old listening age. My listening age was 23. I'm 34. That's embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing. My listening age was 23. What the fuck?